What is going on, guys? It's Young Link Jr. So, River Rosenquist, that was a gentleman who was called his victim, who actually decided to, he worked at a third party cleaning service, and his whole job was to clean the restrooms and Naples Zoo and the gift shop. So this was the gentleman. His brilliant idea was to, walk into this establishment, right? And instead of him going to his designated area, which is safe, not restricted, he ended up going to a restricted area where the tiger's cage was, and have an attempt to pet the tiger, and actually, too, his name was Echo. Pet Echo, the tiger, and feed the tiger. And it resulted into him having severe injuries. This happened December 29th of 2021. And so the tiger, as the young man reached his arm inside the enclosure, the tiger launched onto it and started biting, pretty much almost biting his arm off. And he was screaming. So I called, 911 on the deputy. It was sirens everywhere. It was a video. And, I'm not gonna play the video. It's a little graphic, but I mean, everybody was there. They was trying to do their best, and I believe the deputy made a great executive decision. I mean, first he tried to do the tranquilizer. I don't think he had it on him like that, so he had to resort. He tried to use a non-lethal weapon, but he decided to use a lethal weapon, which is his gun, to go ahead and shoot and kill the tiger. Now, in this particular case here, it's that you're not supposed to do that. You as River Rosenquist, your whole job was to clean that particular area. Now, yeah, he's been shipped to Lee Memorial Hospital at Fort Myers, Florida. Okay, and it's really not the tiger's fault. The tiger is going by his natural instinct. He looking like, okay, this is, I don't know who this person is. I don't know what this is. He's going to his natural instinct. That's why those signs are there for a reason. He went off script and decided to pet the tiger, thinking that it was going to be all cool and good. And next thing you know, boom, it could have been fatal. And the crazy part is too, with the tiger and everything, they had there's only like 200 Malayan tigers out in the wild, and that was the only tiger in the zoo. Now I'm thinking too, like, after he get his medical procedures done and all that stuff and healed up, yeah, he's going to be fired. And I'm pretty sure he's not going to be affiliated with the Naples Zoo. And I'm really sure the CEO of Naples Zoo is going to release a statement. Of course, they're going to apologize and everything, but they still want him to pay for that tiger, at the end of the day, for being negligent. And, the thing is, I think the deputy was getting criticized on TikTok, all over social media, like, why he had to use his gun? Like, he had to. Like, it was the same thing, too, a little bit different with the gorilla that happened, I think, in 2016, wherever the child was pretty much she fell into the gorilla pit and whatever. And, the gorilla wasn't trying to hurt her, but, you don't know that. And next thing you know, they had to put the gorilla down. Like, zoos are really not a safe place per se. I mean, that's why they have these bars and all this stuff for a reason. These are wild, exotic animals. I mean, they really had to be tamed and handled by professionals and stuff. But, with this individual here, that was really kind of silly of him in a way. I don't know what he was thinking, trying to be funny, trying to, get on social media. I'm like, no, like, if your sole job is not to pet the tiger. Now, I can see the tiger escape and attack him. That's a totally different story. But where he was supposed to do, like I said, is clean the rooms, clean that particular area as a contractor, and get out. I mean, yeah, it's cool, you can take pictures of it, but don't get close to the point that it's gonna, you're gonna break a limb, or lose a limb. So I really don't feel sorry for River Rosenquist. I mean, this was really a bonehead move. He wasn't critically thinking on this particular situation here, but thankfully that the deputy was able to be there, and they made a decision. Like I said, we got to put this tiger down. It's unfortunate because if not, he's gonna take many lives. He's gonna take our lives. Like, it's just a very dangerous situation. A lot of people couldn't even believe it. So this happened in Naples, Naples Zoo, man. So I think they end up closing it down for a little bit. For they're gonna reopen it back up. They just closed it down for that day on December 29th. But man, when I seen the video that was released on Thursday, I was like, oh my goodness, I had to talk about this. So we're gonna start the year, right? So yeah, man. So the article is gonna be in the description box if you guys want to go ahead and watch that for yourselves, or listen to it and read up on it, do your more research on it. But yeah, so this is you have to be very careful. Like I said, do what you're supposed to do, stay in your lane, and do what you got to do, man. I'm pretty sure he signed things in the contract that he's not supposed to encounter or touch the animals at all. And he ended up doing that because this is the type of stuff that happens, so they want to be reliable for it. But like I said, I hope you have a speedy recovery and he just learned this lesson, man. That's all we got to say. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video. I'm out. Deuces.